Hey all, XR student here. So I hit 300 subscribers. That is insane. I decided let's try to sculpt a skull and cover it in 300 items. My options for sculpting the skull were either clay, aluminum and build onto it with clay, or styrofoam. I found a styrofoam ball and thought it would be easy to burn into it or carve into it, so that's what I did. I mainly used a wood burning tool to get the shapes I wanted, and then tried going in with some X-Acto knives, but it didn't really work well because there was just too much styrofoam. The wood burning tool helped a lot more. I was able to cut away and create some dimension and depth in the sculpture. Definitely wasn't the best sculpture I've ever done. It actually turned out pretty cool. I think you could definitely tell it's a skull. It's just not accurate. I think that's my issue with it. And it's very bumpy. I should have gone in with sanding material or something. But nevertheless, I covered it in paint and decided let's try to create something out of it. I found these cool rhinestones, dark purple and an iridescent clear one, and decided to sketch out this swirl design coming from the center of the skull, and that's how I was going to cover this piece. I wanted the thinner lines, the thinner spiral, to be the darker color, and then the rest of it to be filled in with that iridescent clear. I used this glue to put down all of my gems, and then a toothpick to really rearrange it. If I didn't have the toothpick, this would have been a very wonky looking piece. I just tried following the swirls the best that I could, and also just used my eye to see what looked good and what didn't, because sometimes it just wasn't laying right, or sometimes the glue wouldn't dry fast enough, and all of my rhinestones would drip off of the skull, drip down it and off the side, so I'd have to rearrange it a lot. I feel like the smells from this project were insane. Burning the plastic styrofoam was horrible. It stunk up my whole apartment. And then using the glue constantly, that wasn't fun either. It was definitely nice to do it outside to get some fresh air, some ventilation. Overall, it was fun looking at everything that was so shiny. I'm not really a bedazzler or a shiny person, but I guess my mind's kind of like a bird where I see something cool and shiny, I have to go near it. So that's what I decided to try to create. It took a while to create this, and I definitely had to step away from it in order to see where the swirls were going to make sure it actually looked good, because you don't want to mess up a spiral. It'd be pretty obvious. I listened to an audiobook in the heat and just tried to make something nice. I do just want to mention I only hit 300 subscribers because of you guys, which is so cool. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the things that I create, and I would love to hear suggestions from you guys for future projects or future materials you want me to work with, or just what kind of videos you like, because usually Mondays I post my art video, whatever project I have that week, and then Fridays I post more of an experimental video. It might be an old crafting video that I did, or tutorials, or experimenting with a certain brush or whatever it is. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm most active on YouTube, but you could also find me on Instagram, TikTok, Etsy, email, whatever you feel like contacting me through, or even my website. It's been fun. I really enjoy it. Just a spoiler alert, I put down 300 rhinestones, and it actually did not cover this whole skull, surprisingly. I have tons more rhinestones, but I thought it would be good to stick to the actual challenge of 300, because that is what I have earned in subscribers. I also think it's a great way for me to visually see how many people enjoy my content. Like, this is 300. It's easy to just look at the computer and see the number, but actually physically putting on each little rhinestone painstakingly It takes a lot. It's nice to see all of you guys represented here. Here's the project so far. I really love how all the rhinestones look in the sunlight, and I think it's coming together well. I can't wait to add more to this. Thank you guys so much for everything. This has been a great journey. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Bye!